Hello and welcome back to Gear Up Rookie YouTube channel, your go-to source for making well-informed decisions. Today, we're going to explore in-state tuition in depth. To start, let's understand what in-state tuition is all about.
In-state tuition is the fee charged to students who fulfill the residency requirements of the state in which the college or university is situated. Students who do not meet residency requirements are charged out-of-state tuition. In-state tuition is typically 3 times lower than out-of-state tuition at public colleges. For example, if the in-state tuition is around $12,000 per year, the out-of-state tuition could be approximately $36,000 per year. Tuition at prestigious private colleges can easily reach approximately $65,000 per year.
Now, let's examine why in-state tuition is cheaper. Public universities receive funding from state governments, state taxes paid by in-state families, lottery revenues, bonds for capital improvements, and endowments or donations, all of which help reduce in-state tuition costs. Now let's discuss, why do states sponsor in-state tuition? In-state tuition benefits states by fostering economic growth through a well-educated workforce, retaining talented students who might otherwise leave, boosting enrollment at public colleges, and making higher education more accessible to diverse residents.
Now, let's review how students benefit from in-state tuition. The most significant advantage is the reduced tuition costs. By going in-state, typically, students save $100,000 over 4 years in public universities and over $200,000 for opting in-state at public Ivy College over private colleges. Some states and institutions offer scholarships and financial aid specifically for in-state students, which can further reduce the cost of education.
For many students, attending a college or university in their home state allows them to stay close to family and friends, providing a strong support system. Being in-state can provide better opportunities for internships and job placements within the state, as local employers may have partnerships with state institutions. Building a professional network within your state can be beneficial for future career prospects. Many alumni stay in the area and can offer valuable connections for growth.
Attending school in a familiar cultural and geographical environment can make the transition to college life easier and more comfortable. In-state students often have more opportunities to engage with and contribute to their local communities through service and involvement.
Let's attempt to answer an important question that's on everyone's mind. How can an out-of-state student qualify for in-state tuition? Each state has its own residency requirements and tuition policies. Generally, you need to establish residency in the state for at least 12 months before you can qualify for in-state tuition. Some states have agreements with neighboring states that allow students to pay in-state tuition rates even if they are not residents of the state where the school is located. These are often referred to as tuition reciprocity programs. There are also regional programs that allow students to attend schools in other states within the same region at in-state tuition rates. Examples include the Western Undergraduate Exchange, WE, the Midwest Student Exchange Program, MSEP, and the Academic Common Market, ACM. Programs like the Academic Common Market, ACM, stand out as they enable students from specific states to attend out-of-state schools at in-state tuition rates.
Students in certain states can get in-state tuition for advanced degrees in health professions. Veterans and active duty military personnel, as well as their dependents, often qualify for in-state tuition rates at public colleges and universities. Some states offer in-state tuition to students without legal status under certain conditions, such as having attended high school in the state for a specific period.
The simplest route to qualify for in-state tuition is by participating in state-specific programs. Qualifying for in-state tuition can vary depending on the state and institution, but here are some general steps you can follow. Most states require you to live in the state for a certain period, usually around 12 months, before you can qualify for in-state tuition. This means you need to have a permanent address in the state and not just be staying there temporarily for school. You may need to demonstrate that you intend to make the state your permanent home. This can include actions like getting a job in the state, registering to vote, or obtaining a state driver's license. Some states require you to be financially independent from your parents if you're under a certain age. This means you need to be supporting yourself without relying on your parents' income.
In conclusion, by going in-state, typically, students save $100,000 over 4 years in public universities and over $200,000 for opting in-state in public Ivy College to private colleges. Choosing in-state tuition is a no-brainer for students who qualify for competitive programs within their state. Once you're a few years into your career where you did your undergrad from matters less, but taking on early debt can have lasting financial consequences. Therefore, we at Gear Up Rookie strongly recommend that students consider in-state tuition, especially for long-term programs such as graduate degrees or PhDs.
With this recommendation, we conclude this episode. If you enjoyed this video and want more unbiased opinions, please subscribe to our channel at gearuprookie.com.